Hello and welcome. We are the College of the Canyons OFAR team. I'm Graciela Martinez, CalWorks EOPS Care Counselor at College of the Canyons. What OFAR has created is a safe space to make authentic and meaningful connections with colleagues with a social justice perspective. It was an impactful process and has allowed for self-reflection, the importance of decolonization, access to truth of knowledge, and building community. Also, to learn about the vocabulary and resources that will be vital to bridge over, to bravely continue creating anti-racist curriculum and DEI work on our campus. Personally, I enjoyed the discussions about transformative pedagogies in creating anti-racist curriculum, assignments, and endorsement of social justice lens. This process has created a community of support to continue to advocate for students and dismantle racist practices on our campus. It's been a very impactful process for myself, and I appreciate the time and space and resources that was shared with all of us. And with that, I'd like to hand it over to Julie.
Hi, my name is Julie Johnson, and I'm a history instructor here at College of the Canyons, as well as one of the faculty co-coordinators for the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. And we were so excited to incorporate our student voices into our OFAR journey by using open pedagogy and recyclable assignments that really allowed students to have voice into co-creating OER content in some of our classes, or really even using surveys with our students to find out what their experiences were in our classes and how we could better help them along their journey. And now I'd like to hand it over to Robert.
My name is Robert Wanzer. I'm the other faculty co-coordinator for the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning here at College of the Canyons, and I teach in the sociology department. In the sociology department in particular, we were trying to make sure that we decolonize our classes as well as our classrooms and the physical spaces. So what that entailed was bringing students into the fold and asking for their input in terms of new flags, removing some of the more problematic stuff that was in our classrooms held over from the past, as well as putting new theorists up on the walls, in addition to the kind of old classical theorists that we had always had up there. As Julie mentioned, we also were very deliberate in updating the sociological canon, as well as some of the historical resources for the history classes. So we were bringing in scholars of more diverse backgrounds, contemporary scholars working in the field today, whose interests and backgrounds align more with that of our students. And so in doing so, we're going to update the OER materials as well. With that, I think I'll turn it over to Katie.
Katie, and I get to work with students in the sociology department as a professor and the chair of the department. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how OFAR has had a positive impact on our institution as a whole. In this opportunity, in this program, we've had the experience of being inspired and encouraged to eradicate a culture of silence and sometimes a culture of fear surrounding racism, and especially as it pertains to institutionalized racism and racism in higher education. One way we have done that, and intentionally so, to promote and nurture students' sense of inclusion and belonging, is to decolonize our classrooms and even start moving toward indigenizing our classrooms and other spaces on campus. So one way we've done that is visual aspects to improve inclusivity and diversity and promote belonging in spaces that have been designed to maintain exclusivity and elitism as it pertains to race and other social variables. In addition, we also have one example of we have an equity-minded practitioners work group at COC comprised of faculty members, staff, and administrators. And we in this group have decided to bring OFAR into equity-minded practitioners and be able to hopefully keep it within equity-minded practitioners to nurture and mentor the next cohort of participants in OFAR at COC. We've come up with some events in this work group, such as teach-ins, hosting teach-ins at COC focused and sometimes referred to as Occupy COC, focused on anti-racism and social justice. So one was going to be an exhibition on artivism. And we have also invited our coach, Dr. Deborah Crumpton, to come teach in or occupy COC with her incredible knowledge and experience in OFAR and anti-racism in higher education. And with that, I'm going to pass it to Pamela.
Thank you. My name is Pamela Williams-Paez, and I have the pleasure of teaching sociology at College of the Canyons. Moving forward in our institution, we have a tall order to address institutional racism. And as you can see, all of our efforts are quite comprehensive. Everything from decolonizing the syllabus, writing new philosophy of teaching statements, decolonizing the classroom, turning over the canon and shaking it loose to incorporate new voices, and making students the center of our focus. We look forward to, as Katie said, fostering and reaching out to faculty so that they can become part of the 2024-2025 cohort for OFAR. And our goal is to exponentially grow the consciousness of this kind of work at College of the Canyons. Likewise, we have a professional development activity slated for the fall so that we can invite faculty to see our panel discussion with the 6 of us as we share our OFAR work and hopefully recruit some new folks to join us. And it's been a wonderful experience. We've all been empowered by this, and we've all been given language to do the work that we've been doing for quite some time. And it's also helped us broaden our own scope and critique our own work so that we can be better practitioners for our students. And I'd like to now pass it on to Gabriela Muñiz.
Hi, I'm Gabriela Muñiz, and I teach social work and human services. In conclusion, we aim to model anti-racist teaching on our campus and lead discussions with other educators to explore how educational practices can evolve on an institutional level. Our hope is to create a community of educators who not only show up as anti-racist individuals, but who are also committed to implementing anti-racist teaching practices to engage students in a meaningful way. Through OFAR, we have been empowered to continue our individual work in transforming our classrooms, working together to effect change within our departments, and ultimately creating a lasting impact at College of the Canyons. So on behalf of College of the Canyons, we would like to say,
Thank you.